6 years. Only at Mattress Firm. 1450 AM, 95.9 FM, KOL, where information is power.
Praise the Lord, everybody. We are back. Anthony Maj, your Christian Reverse Mortgage Answer Man. Every Wednesday at 10 o'clock, we are here. WL 1450 AM, 95.9 FM. This is where you learn the truth. This is the only place where I can guarantee that you will learn the truth, the hidden truths about the federally insured reverse mortgage, what the banks don't want you to know. You must call me. You must go through me if you're thinking about a reverse, because I can ensure then that everything I say will happen. I can provide you free information, free education, but if you go elsewhere, there is no guarantee that even when you demand what you're entitled to because of what I've told you, that that person is going to come through. They might say yes, but in the end, they could change some things that you might not see. And that's scary because it's already happened recently, and I don't want it to happen again. Also, if you get phone calls and they say they work with me, they're not with me. Only Heather Miles, Robin Miles, Hillary Miles, but she's married, so it's Hillary Berman, or Anthony Miles, tall, goofy-looking white guy. If it's not me coming to your home, that's not me. Nobody else works with me. So keep that in mind. 1-800-952-PRAY. 1-800-952-7729. That's the number to call. You won't be on the air. You will be off air, and we can answer any questions you have. So we're talking about your life, how you're doing, the stresses, the struggles, the reality, the insanity that is now reality. Are you going to make a change? Are you going to take that step forward? Are you going to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding? Are you going to listen to all the naysayers? Or are you going to listen to positive? Are you going to get educated yourself? And this show is full education. It's 100% free education out there about the reverse, and it is every single week. So if you're struggling, you're not enjoying life. And there's no way at 62, a lot of you are only making, like my mom, $900 a month on Social Security, and that's it. Some are only making $700, some are making $1,200. But no matter how much you're making, I'm finding out that most people who are retired barely have enough to survive. And they got all this equity in the home. Right now on this world, look, you have a choice. You have a choice on how you're going to wake up every day and what you're going to do. You have a choice to say yes. You have a choice to say no. You have these choices. But in a regular mortgage, you don't have certain choices because you have to make a payment when the bank says. There's bills, there's obligations that must be paid. In a reverse mortgage, you have that freedom, that choice that we do when we wake up each day to get out of bed or not get out of bed. Go out the door, not go out the door. Clean the house, get something fixed. A lot of you complain and say, I want to get this done and this done. And you've got all this equity in the home, but you're not able to use it because nobody's going to take a chance on you. You don't have the income to show that you could pay a line of credit back with a bank or a regular mortgage or a loan. And no one's taking a chance on you. And you don't like the reverse mortgage because you were told you lose the home, you have to sell it to the bank, you have to live in it if you get the reverse, and your kids get nothing, and everything is the opposite. The first, you have the home, and you can sell it whenever you want. You're not forced to stay there. You have full control over the payments that are made, and I highly recommend making payments because unlike a regular mortgage, when you make a payment on a reverse, not only does it bring the balance down, that same payment gets applied to a line of credit savings account collecting 4 to 5% tax-free, risk-free income. And also when you make a payment, that's tax deductible. So if you make a payment, it's that interest portion of that reverse mortgage payment, that's tax deductible like a regular mortgage. There's so many positives about it. You also have to be careful though. There's good rates, there's bad rates. So who's going to tell you the truth? That's why you tune in. 1-800-952-PRAY, 1-800-952-7729. So we've gone over it. You've been struggling. What are you going to do about it? When are you going to start enjoying life? Did you know that there's that unbelievable tool out there called your home that is sitting there doing nothing, that you can utilize, that you can take from and pay back into at the same time through a reverse mortgage. In a reverse mortgage, it gives you that freedom of enjoying life. It gives you that freedom because you can also pay it back. And some people go, well, I'm on a fixed income. I'm only making $900. I've got a mortgage already. I can't make a payment as it is. I understand that. But no, if you do make a payment, that payment also gets credited to that savings account. So how does making a payment on a reverse hurt you? It doesn't, because every single cent that you send in is like put right in the bank for you. It gets attached to the balance to where it lowers the balance. It gets applied to the balance, so it goes down for whatever you took out. And then it also gets put into a savings account. So it's like right now, if you made your regular mortgage payment and Bank of America said, okay, well, that same payment, we're going to put in your Bank of America savings account. And you can use it whenever you need it, like a line of credit, and we're going to give you interest. That would be great, but they don't do that. There's no way. It's not set up like that, but the reverse is. So you don't have to struggle. So many of you have so much equity in your home, but your home is falling in. You got a horrible kitchen, but you're watching that TV show, flip this house, flip that house, and you go, man, I wish I had a granite counter. I wish I had new hardwood floors. I wish I had a toilet that flushed. I wish I had a roof that didn't leak. Well, stop wishing and doing. Take that step forward. Take that faithful step forward and at least get educated about the hidden truths of the reverse. At least get educated about how the reverse really can work for you. Not what everybody else has told you. Not what the banks told you. Not what a loan officer's told you. Not what your friends have told you about their reverse. Forget about it, because their reverse was done wrong. It was done maliciously with purposeful intent to withhold vital information. So you can't listen to what happened in their story, because if they got wronged, it was because somebody scammed them. Somebody did not provide the proper information they needed. But for you, it could be different, because somebody could be coming out to your home as your son, focused on what's best for you and how to acquire that. And at the same time being transparent enough, caring about you enough, about the commonality of us all being human beings, regardless of race, creed, sex, religion, whatever. But treating everybody as a child of Christ and saying, here's your situation now. Here's how this can apply to you, but this is what you must know. Because if I don't tell you this information, I would be misleading you and throwing you down a road of hurt. And that's what happens in every other reverse. But with me, when I come out to you, it's not to sign documents. It's to make sure you fully understand what's going on in the reverse, how it can be such a tremendous blessing for you, how your payments can work for you, for your advantage, all of that stuff that you will not get elsewhere. If you're already in a reverse and you go, well, it's too late, I've already been scammed, I wasn't told I could make payments, my balance has gone through the roof, people are trying to throw money at me that I don't need, it's not too late either. You're also playing the victim because you have not been told vital information. So you're so angry and so mad, and understandably, that you are not willing to accept hearing the truth about how you got scammed, why you got scammed, and what you can do to correct it. If you're living in misery, you can keep on living in misery, or you can open the door with the key of truthful education and honest information and free information to make that change. If you've got a reverse mortgage currently, a lot of you, if you did a reverse mortgage from 2013 on, so from October of 2013 to the present day, if you did a reverse mortgage and got put in a fixed interest rate, over half of you got all of you got taken advantage of, but half of you really got taken advantage of, because a fixed rate starting October 2013 cut out equity that was supposed to be coming to you through your reverse mortgage. And it was purposely cut out to where a good chunk of the equity that you should have had coming to you got left on the table. So if you're one of those people that did a reverse mortgage from 2013 on, I implore you to call me at 1-800-952-PRAY so we can find out, especially if it was your first time doing it. If you refinanced, then that didn't happen, but you still got scammed because the fixed rate's horrible. But if you did a fixed rate and it was your first time doing a reverse, more than likely you lost out on equity that was supposed to come to you, that would have came to you through an adjustable reverse, but didn't. And guess who got that money instead? The bank. But everybody else who did that reverse but did the adjustable got that second amount. You didn't. The banks got it. But there's a chance that they haven't taken all of it, and there's some of it still available to you. If you haven't refinanced your reverse, or you've already refinanced it maybe a year ago or whatever, and you're eligible to do it again because your home value's gone up higher than the rate of speed as your balance, especially if you live in DC, the Beverly Hills, or the East Coast, you must do it. But that doesn't mean taking out any more money. But you must acknowledge that there's equity still available through your reverse, that if you decide to say no, you hand deliver all that money, all that equity to the greedy bank. And that's what they want. They do not want you to touch it. I want you to at least reserve it. Don't take it, at least reserve it. Stop the greedy bank from touching it and legally swiping it from you. You got to call me to find out how or more explanation. 1-800-952-PRAY, 1-800-952-7729. To God be the glory. Go out and make it a good one. The only way we're going to change this world is by people seeing Jesus in our eyes and doing the right thing for everybody. Amen.